So before this video starts, I would like to bring up something really quick. So, here's the context for you. I recorded this video about a couple months ago. Actually, no, I think I did it about a month ago. We'll say that, around the start of August I did this. And I realized just now, as I was editing it, I'm like, you know what? Screw this. Main reason I put off editing, I made it too long. I just kind of rambled on. I didn't get straight to the point when I really could have. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to get straight to the point with these things, but I will have to explain context first to make it make sense, or else I'm just going to be spitting nonsense. So, yeah, there's that. And I would also like to say this video is in realistic perspective, if that makes any sense. What I'm trying to say by that is this is something I feel like Nintendo would realistically do. Not something we all want them to necessarily, you know, not something that we want, we want them to do. I'm talking about something that is in the realm of possibility that, in my opinion, would be pretty cool for them to do. So, with that out of the way, let's get straight into it. So, I thought up of this idea ever since the N64 Online and Sega Genesis Online became a thing. And the idea is basically, imagine Nintendo rebrands Nintendo Switch Online to Nintendo Online and proceeds to put that subscription service on all of their newer consoles whenever they release them. And you might be thinking, why would we want that? Why would we want a subscription service that honestly we shouldn't be having in the first place? Just, because money. Which is definitely not the reason I'm going for here. What I'm saying is, we should have it because imagine Nintendo, like I said, this is being realistic, not exactly what we want per se. This is being realistic and the closest thing we can get. Nintendo puts, we're gonna call it now, Nintendo Online onto their next system. But here's the catch. All those NES Online and SNES Online things, all of those things get automatically, since we already have all that stuff on there from the Switch, it gets put on the new system. All of it we already got. All the games, all the systems that are a part of Nintendo Switch Online, put right on Nintendo Online on the next system. And then, not just that, as we slowly progress through Nintendo systems, maybe we get more systems. So, let's just say maybe 3 systems from the Switch, right? Like, this would be years in the future, but just hear me out here. Imagine about 3 systems into Nintendo after the Switch that we're at right now, we start getting Wii U games on this thing. Why? Because the Wii U's old enough at that point to where they could say, screw it. We're gonna put Wii U games, 3DS games, this and this and this, onto Nintendo Online. And as long as you pay that subscription, you get to have all these games. Why do I think this is a good idea? Because, hey, game preservation. Nintendo hates us emulating things, right? They despise it so much. So why don't they just fix the issue by just saying, hey, pay a subscription, and you want to know why it'd be worth it? You'd be getting probably an insane amount of Nintendo consoles to screw around with. It wouldn't be one of those things where it's like, oh no, but it's not worth it, because I have to pay a lot of money. It would be like, nah, it would be worth it, because look how many systems you would be getting with a bunch of games, all just for a subscription. You'd be getting a lot of stuff here. And I honestly think this would be a cool idea for Nintendo to pull off, because they could take something like that and properly preserve games for us to use in future systems. So we could go on the Hypebox 3, okay? We're just gonna call it that, okay? I'm bad at naming these things, okay? Same thing happened in the first recording. The Hypebox 3 comes out in 2060 or something, right? And people on there are able to suddenly play Wii U games. Hey, maybe if it's even that far in the future, Switch games would be playable on there through Nintendo Online. All you gotta do is download that app. And I'm saying, before I get into that, I'm saying they need to make sure you can download it. Do not make it those cloud gaming garbage, okay? Do not do that. That is bad. That would be terrible. Imagine you're trying to play some Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then it just starts lagging, and you're not even playing online. You're playing the story mode. See the issue? Yeah, it should not be cloud gaming. They should just make sure these systems have a lot of storage capacity. You wouldn't be able to have all these downloaded at once, that's for sure. But you could pick and choose which ones you wanted. Oh, I want GameCube. I might want some of that Game Boy Advance. Maybe a 3DS, Wii U. And you know what? Screw it. How about a Switch too? Because that did pretty well. And yeah. You take all those systems, you can play them whenever you want on that console. I just think that'd be a cool way of game preservation. Because honestly, man, if Nintendo wants to keep complaining about us emulating stuff, then you know what? Nintendo, just like you did with Mario Maker, a lot of people have this theory. Once again, it's just a theory. A lot of people have a theory that Nintendo made Mario Maker for the sole purpose of preventing fan games. They're just saying, nah man, don't make a fan game. Go buy Mario Maker and have fun with that. And honestly, if they, maybe, hey, in this situation, maybe they should do the same thing. I mean, hey, you buy one Nintendo console, and look how many more you get with it. You can kind of see where I'm coming from here. And of course, there would probably be tiers of the subscription, kind of like on PlayStation. It would be like tiers. It'd be like, okay, with this tier, you get the ones that were originally on the Switch, like NES, SNES, N64, Sega Genesis, you get those. But then if you pay a higher tier, look what you get now. You get GameCube, you get this. You get my point. They would guaranteed be tiers. But hey, once again, you pay the tier of which consoles you want. And that's that. And it would make sense they make you pay an insane amount of money for it too. Maybe even something like $100 a year or something. It would make sense at some point they'd be giving you Nintendo Switch games as well. They'd be giving you so many games at once. I honestly could see people, and this would also probably improve sales. I could see people buying these systems just to pay the subscription, just to play all these old consoles. I could see people doing that. And honestly, I feel like, because I'm a big person for game preservation, I feel like if Nintendo truly wants to preserve games, which I don't think they care that much, but if they do, and they also want to make a lot of money out of this, they should so do this. This would be a great idea to preserve games and let anybody that wants to either try out an old system they've never played before, or just have a nostalgia trip and play an old system. Whatever it may be. I think they should let them do it. Just pay a subscription, and you get all these consoles at your disposal that you could screw around with endlessly. They keep adding games every month depending on how new the console is, whatever. And you get the point. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. This video ended up being around the same exact time as the old one, but I feel like I explained it way better in this one instead of going off for 15 minutes. But yeah. So that's about it for this video. It's my first proper video on this side channel. I haven't really done much on this channel at all. I mean, if you go check the videos, you'll see what I mean. There's been, like, nothing done with this channel, so hey, if you could, like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Because, man, I want to try using this channel more. I want to make more videos like this with more, like, ideas I have instead of, like, other kinds of stuff like reporting news and all that. I might do that too, like reporting on Nintendo news, like if a new trailer comes out or something. I'd have to be fully dedicated to this channel to do that though, so yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did enjoy making it. I'm not gonna enjoy editing it though. That's gonna be a fun ride. But yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.